Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Cool. Yeah. What's up? Welcome to Thirsty Thursday. If you're new, what's up? I'm Michelle.
And I'm Paige.
And if you're returning, thank you so much for being here. We are glad to have you.
Welcome.
Today we are drinking golden milk. So this recipe is so good. It's so good for you. It's full of turmeric, which, as we know, because we talk about it all the time, is good anti-inflammatory.
What else did you put in here?
Cinnamon, ginger,
Mm-hmm.
vanilla. That's it.
I think it's the vanilla I taste.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. And I also put in a little bit of water because all of those spices really make something like cashew milk super thick.
Yeah.
And I like it a little bit watered down for texture.
It's freaking amazing.
But I've already had a lot of it.
Yeah, it's really, really good. You said ginger too?
Yep.
Another great anti-inflammatory. This is basically like a
and
crap
a little
ton
nutmeg.
of Advil or ibuprofen, but the healthy way.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yep. So good.
Is
Golden
turmeric
milk.
good for your teeth too?
It is.
Yeah.
It's so surprising that it's
Right.
naturally whitens your teeth because it, like, you would think it would make your teeth turn yellow because it literally stains everything yellow. Like, I spilled a little bit of this on the counter when I was pouring into our mugs, and I have a white counter, and I was like scrubbing just to get it off after sitting on my counter for 5 seconds.
Fun fact, you know what has gotten turmeric off of my counter? But, okay, so what I used to buy, never surface cleaner, never got turmeric off of my counter, but the at-home surface cleaner that I made,
Apple cider vinegar and lemon juice, right?
gone. Yep,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
that's awesome.
All those chemicals don't even touch the yellow pigment at all.
They don't.
But
Well, and I just learned this recently. Bleach doesn't actually kill mold. It just bleaches it. It just makes it white. I was like, what the hell?
That's crazy. It's also nut that it can literally kill us if we drink it, but doesn't kill mold. Like it's not that great.
No. Yeah, I'm all about these
Natural,
all natural cleaners. Yeah. We asked you guys for requests on the community, and we got a lot of response asking for meal prep ideas and also how not to eat when you're bored. How to avoid snacking when you're bored.
Two of our faves this week.
Yeah. And I'm totally guilty of being a bored snacker. I have always been that person. Honestly, for me, cutting out sugar has made a huge difference in not wanting to snack when I'm bored.
Because what does sugar do?
It doesn't suppress your appetite. It actually increases your appetite. It makes you feel like you aren't full, and it tricks your brain into thinking that you're hungry.
Just like salt. So
Yeah.
sugar and salt. Potato chips, candy, rid all of that immediately, and then keep going.
Yeah, so for me, I found that when I'm feeling hungry, I'll either drink water or coffee.
Ooh.
Both of those will keep me going, but also have a lot of fruit and vegetables around, ready to go.
That's mine.
Like, for me, carrots and celery, just having something to crunch on, like, gets rid of my brain's need to do this and crunch. This action is a lot of what we're addicted to, is actually just bringing your hand to your mouth.
Totally.
So cut your pieces into small bite-sized pieces so that you feel like you can constantly be doing this. Find a popcorn brand or make homemade popcorn that doesn't have salt on it or butter. Popcorn's a really good one too that you can snack a lot of, and it's not really that high in calorie. Again, go for fruits and vegetables first.
For sure.
But
it's also super easy to make your own popcorn on the stove.
It is.
You don't even need a popcorn maker.
if you guys want to see that, comment below. I've actually never made homemade popcorn, so that could be really fun.
Oh my god, we have to do that.
Okay.
You don't even have to comment because we're gonna do it. No, I totally agree with everything that you said. Chase and I are guilty Netflix watchers. Every night, that's what we love to do. We actually just found a new show called Great News. You should watch it. It's
really
super funny.
good?
It's so funny. But anyway, I know a lot of you guys will relate to that. Netflix and watching TV and being on our phones and our iPads and whatever. So when we're there, that's when I typically get like hungry. It's not that I'm necessarily bored, but like in my actions, my body is bored and I'm just sitting there for so long, so I just want to eat. Grapes are my go-to to just sit
grapes.
There. Yeah, and just like constantly, I can eat a whole bag of grapes at the end of an episode. Strawberries, blueberries, any berry. I really just like when things, like you said, crunch. I like when things pop in my mouth. So I love it when it's juicy
like
and
the crunchy red grapes. Oh my god, those are the
so
best.
good, so good.
Yeah.
Baked chickpeas. You can put buffalo sauce on them, and they can be like buffalo popcorn or something. Like they're really freaking good.
And chickpeas actually get crispy when you bake them, so that's a really good option for just a healthy homemade crunchy snack. We should do a whole snack
episode.
You guys,
yes.
Snacks.
Okay.
Maybe we should do this.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Cooking video, snacks. I'm feeling this.
Yep. So many epiphanies.
I'm hungry already. Another really good idea for not binging and snacking all the time is meal prepping. Prepare meals and have full filling meals in your house that are ready for you when you are feeling like you need to snack around.
Totally.
It's okay to increase your portion sizes a little bit with your meals as long as it's good, healthy, plant-based stuff to help you not feel so hungry throughout the day.
Yep.
Like the Power Bowl is so good. You can load up with so much stuff and not feel hungry. I love having spring rolls around the house. I love to make a lot of them at once so that when I really am hungry, I can just have some spring rolls. Those are really good options.
Chase and I did the meal plan salad bar last night, just from some of Chef Kayla's suggestions on what you should have in a salad bar, and we made the lentil taco salad last night too. So
which we have a video of that. So
we do. Yep. And it's still in my fridge. Chase batch cooked 4 cups of rice, 3 cups of lentils, and like as those things grow, they get bigger. So like it's a lot of freaking food, and it's still in my fridge. I just told Michelle on my way over here I had to warm up some rice really quick and eat it fast on my way over here. But it was just something that was ready for me because the meeting ran over late, and I was like, shit. So it was ready. I just put it in a pan and warmed it up and ate it. It was quick.
Perfect.
Yeah. So
I feel like one of the best benefits of like running this channel for me is that I constantly have food in my fridge. Always now. I'm getting my yoga teacher certification, and the best thing too is that we will prep meals and cook for you guys to see what the meals are, and then my husband can come home and have 5 different options in the fridge for him of what he can eat. So it's helpful for both of us.
And most of the stuff we have showed you guys in the beginning of this journey, of this Thirsty Thursday journey, was all from the meal plan. So if you go back a few videos from our cooking videos in the beginning, you will see that we made a lot of food. The taco salad was a lot. Even the stuffing that was really recent, not from the meal plan, was a lot of food.
I still have leftover stuffing.
I'm really excited about that.
I made chili. I made chili yesterday. I have enough. We can have it for lunch. I think there's one thing left, so it's all yours. I made chili last night, and so I have.
So my question for you, and that I know a lot of people have asked, how much time do you set aside for meal prep when you have like a good Sunday or whenever you do it that you know you're gonna plan for like 5 days worth of meals? Like how much time is? Because to me it's like it doesn't matter how much time because it's my health. But not a lot of people feel that way. So totally. Like, how do you feel? So
I love to cook. So I like to cook at least 2 nights a week. And when I do that, I will just make a lot of whatever it is that I'm making, so that I have that really good hearty meal to go to whenever I need it. And then if I do have time throughout the day, otherwise I'll make something else. But for me, it's not always that consistent. Like my schedule is never the same. So it's really whenever I have time to cook at least one meal, because then I can multitask and do a couple things. I try and make meals that are all kind of on the same level.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that,
Like,
you know, I don't have
take
to
the
chop.
same amount of time. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have to chop like an onion, but then I also need to chop this, that, and the other. Like I try to use similar ingredients.
Yep, that's a great tip. That's a really good tip. I was gonna say too, another good tip if you're going to make something like a salad, keep everything separate. You guys all know when you leave salad all moist, I hate that word.
Moist.
It gets soggy and gross and it's not crunchy and it like gets brown.
Yeah.
It's like, so leave everything separate and try to use the same ingredients.
That's a great one.
And last night Chase and I were talking about the salad. He was like, do you want your stuff cooked or do you want it raw? And I'm fine with it raw, which will also save some time. So if you like veggies raw, you don't have to cook them. But if you like he wanted peppers cooked, so we cooked those. But we left the onion raw. So it's gonna save you some time. Any other like meal prep advice?
Clean out your fridge.
Clean
out your fridge. If try to have your fridge organized. That for me is a huge help, because then I can really clearly see what options I have. I don't overcook, then I don't waste food.
Or overbuy.
Yeah, that's
know what you have.
Yeah, and if it's clear and right there, it really helps me to know like, oh, I have some leftover of that I could use for this. Like I had a little bit of chili left over last night that I just dumped into my new pot of chili this morning.
Yeah. Whatever. That's great.
And I also had, remember a couple weeks ago, we made our cheese sauce to go with our Brussels sprouts. I poured the rest of that into my chili. It was really good.
Yeah.
It was so good.
You will surprise yourself with leftovers and things that you had I just said that. Cut that out. Left over from the week before that you can use.
Wait,
I said leftover like a million times.
Okay.
Did you just hear that?
No.
I said that's gonna be a good blooper because I just said it 4 times in a row.
Perfect. Wait, what was the point you were
The
trying to
point
make?
was you will surprise yourself with stuff that you have left over from the week before of meal prep, and you can add it into your this week's meal prep.
Yeah,
like
totally.
it'll taste good. You just said, you just dumped it. You didn't know if it was gonna taste good, but it ended up tasting really good.
And with sauces, that's so good. Meal prep sauces, that way, even if you do end up leaving things raw, you don't have to even think about what sauces to put on it. I made a stir fry and had leftover peanut sauce from when I made spring rolls 3 weeks ago.
Right.
Because the peanut sauce does not really go bad. I don't know if you have noticed this, but it stays good for a really long time.
Real long time.
So I used the leftover peanut sauce for my stir fry, and it was just ready to go right there. So
love it. That's another great tip. We just gave you guys 10, okay, not 10, 6 good tips for meal prep, and that we use. These are real. We use these, and we know how challenging it is, especially on weeks kind of feels like this week, where we both have had a lot going on. But that's okay, because we're still on top of our health and staying on top of our goals and the things that we want. And we hope that these tips can help you guys at home.
And just make yourself a priority. You are important. Your health is important. You matter. Your family. This is all so that you guys can have a healthy and happier life. And so make it a priority. Make it important. And make time for it. So
I'm going to be the healthiest version of you possible.
You're welcome.
Alright guys, thank you so much for joining us this Thursday, and we will catch you next week. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, feedback, whatever. Give us all the things. And we will see you guys next week. Bye!
Bye!
Oh my god! Everyone's Michelle, this is on purpose.